you're fucked. Welcome back to Balanced Craftwars Overhaul, but without gear. The series where I will be beating all of Pre-Hardmode with only weapons and pickaxes. Join me on the journey of the SlayerOfAtlas as we try and slowly figure out how any of this is even possible. If you're ever confused, I'd recommend going back to episode 1, where I explain everything in the intro. Enjoy the show. My first plan of action was to head straight into the Caverns and see if this comment was actually correct. Because if it was, that would be so huge. Yeah, this makes a massive difference. Oh my god. You can just see stuff. Like, I know there's an ore right here. As you can tell in my very tired voice, this was a game changer. Mining would be so much easier, and I was starting to think this challenge was so much nicer than it was before. My next goal was Titanstone, and because I was a little lazy and I didn't want to wait for it in the caverns, I head straight to the beneath. And after an hour and about 40 minutes of mining, I got all 3 Titanstone and was ready to move on. Yes. Oh my god, it's over. Even though I said it was over, it really wasn't. Because even if I have the Titanstone, you still need other things, funny little guy, silly little goober. And so I had a new plan. I'm going to abuse the last 1 day that I have to do the summer event. Yes, that's right, 1 whole day. Which means tomorrow, if there was something I really wanted, tough luck, it's gone forever. Okay, not really forever, more like a couple months. But still, I'm not playing this for another couple months. I'm going to quickly address while I'm teleporting what my thoughts on the Azure Orb are. On the wiki, it's considered an equipment. However, I am not going to consider it an equipment. Maybe that's cheatsy. This is theoretically possible without these items. I only got them just for funsies. The main reason I don't consider it an equipment is the fact that it doesn't take an equipment slot, because you can only equip 3 equipments. However, you can equip 3 equipments, but also have an Azure Orb and an Oblivion Orb in your hotbar, so they're not equipment, and I'm not going to consider them as such. And if you hate me for that, that's fine. My main strat with this event, and the main way I grinded the currency out, was using the Winter Fairy Staff, Thunder Sprite, Aqua Sprite, and then the minigun once all of those are dead. And then after about 3, maybe 4 waves, I would immediately use the Azure Orb again, and teleport out to do the first few waves again. There was no way in hell I was going to beat anything past wave like 7, and as such, I decided to just immediately teleport myself back into Azure, through Azure, to get more tokens from these starting stages. After about 10-12 minutes of grinding, I was able to purchase the Naga Trident. The reason I wanted this weapon was for the Riptide debuff. The Riptide debuff was specifically useful because it makes enemies take flat more damage every time they take damage. Say this number was 100, my minigun that does 24 now does 124. Another 20 minutes after grinding, the exact same way I was before, I was finally able to afford the one thing I was looking forward to, and that's the Summer Launcher. Now this weapon fires out fireworks in a really uneven spread, and this spread is impossible to predict, which means you're going to shoot and just hope that one of them rockets actually hits something. However, if it does hit something, well, you just did 2,000 damage. The last issue I needed to resolve was my HP. Now, having 100 HP really sucks. However, if you, for some reason, got this weird summon with 1,000 max HP, suddenly things seem to hit a lot less hard. Oh my god. They attack really slow, but goddamn, they're so tanky. They don't. Oh. Okay, they do die to that. Okay. With my newfound powers, I was ready to take on the world. However, as a little pit stop, I decided to enact some sweet ol' revenge. I wanted to fight the Aurora twins one more time. So that sums up day 2. We made a lot of progress, but we're still gonna have to plan for day 3. And my plan is probably just keep the same gear. I'm more than likely gonna grind, see if I can get Spirit of the Elements, just because its damage is absolutely bonkers, along with Riptide making it even higher. So yeah, I'll see you all next time.